Well, well. What do we have here? A little human who's wandered into my den, no doubt in search of the treasures of my hoard. Don't even think about leaving. We both know that you stand no chance against me. The only thing keeping me from grabbing you right now is the fact that I don't think that's fun enough. After all, you're nothing compared to me. So, I'd like to play a little game. I'll give you a fair chance at my treasure. If you can navigate the ruins and get past me, anything you grab is yours. I will not follow, and I won't seek you out. But if you lose, I'll add you to my hoard. Now that you know my terms, I'll allow you to leave if you wish. Just know that if you return, you will not face just me, but the other monsters who reside in this dungeon. It doesn't matter if you return with an army, you'll be added to my hoard one way or another. So, do you accept? Excellent. Feel free to be as cautious or as foolish as you see fit. I won't allow harm to come to you, but I won't exactly aid you either. I'm not a cruel monster, but I enjoy winning more than I enjoy playing with my prey. Not that I expect you to get anywhere close to my hoard. Go on now. Pick a direction. Scurry like a rat in a maze. So early in the ruins and you're already at a crossroads. One path leads deeper into the ruins and the other leads closer to my hoard. Are you sure that's the path you want to travel? I mean, this could be the difference between a step closer and getting hopelessly lost within the complex walls of the ruins. You know, you're quite an interesting tomb raider. I sense a little greed in your heart, yet you still decided to take me up on my offer. Honestly, that's the one reason why I'm willing to see just how far you go. I will admit, my sisters and mother rarely play such games, and when they do, they interfere with their prey. But watching you, trying to understand what drives you, all while you skitter around in the dark, is most amusing. It's a shame that it'll all be for naught. A human can never hope to overcome a griffin, especially one with such brittle weapons and tools made for mountaineering. Is it pride that carries you? I can sense something like pride residing within you. I imagine that pride itself can lead such small beings to impossible heights. But it has such little bearing in feats of strength. If anything, pride is a dangerous thing to have when it comes to such tasks. Sure, when navigating these ruins, pride might keep you going, keep you from clawing at the walls in insanity and desperation, but what good is pride if you get up only to be knocked down again by an impossibly strong being? Have you heard the stories of griffins? How cruel we used to be? If you're assuming that as a monster girl I won't take pride in seeing you continue to struggle in vain, then you're mistaken. All of this is entertainment. Your entertainment. Do you understand that? Just like the challenge that resides before you. Though, humor me, human. Will you go through the dangerous path? The one that's more likely to hold the treasure you seek? Or will you go with the safer path? The path that an ancient race of people would be less likely to hide their valuables? But then again, who's to say that the beings who currently reside here didn't move their treasure to a place no one could expect? Are you willing to put yourself in harm's way for something that might not be there? What kind of person do you think I am? The kind to play it safe, or the kind to play mind games? I am overhead. If you get injured, I'll rescue you, but that would mean losing. Of course, you could just admit defeat, and I'll bring you to my horde now and save both of us the trouble of waiting to get the other board. What an interesting choice. I'm not going to stop you. Go ahead. Little human, skittering through a maze like a rat searching for cheese. The walls are starting to look oh so similar, aren't they? You aren't quite sure if you're somewhere new or if you've gone in a circle. What fun this is. I can feel you starting to give in. You're doubting yourself. And, oh, you're angry as well. Why should you be the one who's angry? After all, I gave you a chance to escape and a chance at my treasure. Any other Griffon would have dragged you back to their horde the second you intruded on her ruins. Wow. You actually made it. I don't know if you're lucky or just genuinely skilled at navigating ruins such as these. But you still haven't won. You have to get past me. My. And you look so much more delicious from this perspective. So now it would seem that you understand your position. It's funny how these things change our minds to make it seem either better or worse than they actually are. I can assure you that whatever mental image you had for me is nothing compared to the monster you're looking at right now. My height, my strength, my talons. The very ground quakes when I walk over it. So tell me, human, how are you going to get past me and claim my treasure? Not fair. Fair? I was clear from the very beginning that I was going to be involved at the end. The only thing I didn't disclose was that the only way for you to win was not to play. Of course, any human can figure that out when faced with the likes of me. So, what would it be? Are you going to flee back into the ruins and delay the inevitable, or are you going to try and claim my treasure before I claim you? I'll tell you what. If you decide to go for the treasure, I won't move from this spot. Go ahead. Try it. Such a foolish thing you are. Game over. I win. And to the victor goes the spoils. Now be a good loser and let me partake in my prize. You taste good, human. You're quite the catch. My, you're not even fighting back. Did you come here for my treasure, or did you really come here for me? Did you partake in my game because you secretly wanted me to catch you? To make you mine? To add you to my horde? I'll fulfill your fantasy. I'm more than happy to make you mine. How do my talons feel as I trace them over your chest? They're so sharp that even the slightest bit of pressure could cut you. Incredible. You're practically in my jaws, yet I only see enchantment in your eyes. How interesting. I don't think you'll mind if I use my talons to stroke you then.